Hi, I'm Chad Atkins. We're here at CSPC 2017 in Ottawa, Canada. And with me today, I'm fantastically thrilled to have these four trailblazers in the field of Canadian policy science with us to discuss some of the work that they've been doing in their high school careers, which is amazing to hear. So why don't we start by introducing ourselves? So at the end.
My name is Dr. Betsy McGregor, and I had the great pleasure
Yes.
of moderating a panel called Missing Numbers, Missing Faces, Missing Voices, Women in Science in Canada. And it was a great pleasure to invite you to visit our website, shad.ca, discover a young, bright, up-and-coming leader in our nation, and get her to a Shad summer camp across our country on 16 university campuses next summer. I'd like you to get a feeling for how exciting it has been to be a Shad Fellow by having each one introduce themselves and tell the role that they played, the voice they gave on the panel that we just concluded at the CSPC Conference 2017.
Hello, my name is Winnica Beltrano. I'm a second-year student at the University of Calgary, currently studying a Bachelor of Health Sciences and Biomedical Sciences. I went to Shad in 2015 at the University of Calgary, and one of the biggest messages that I really wanted to try to share with the audience during the panel was to really reinforce female mentorship programs and to really have those female mentors and in your life. That having that really strong support system can really make a huge difference in a female's desire to pursue STEM in the future.
Hello, I'm Emily Cross. I'm a grade 12 student from Hammersholt High School in Thunder Bay, Ontario. I went to Shad Dalhousie in 2016, and the message I really wanted to get across to the audience today is the need for increased support for women and girls in science in northern and remote communities. There is a lack of access to STEM educational programs, to mentorship for girls, to hands-on and fieldwork opportunities, and we really need to address these issues.
Hi, my name is Bethel Sampson, and I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, and I went to Shad UBC 2017, and I go to Colonel By High School. So today the message I really wanted to portray was the importance of supporting women from all over the spectrum of race and everything, and why it's important to support them and give them scholarships and mentorship programs. And I really wanted to get across the idea of starting a networking app for young women and to connect them to older women in science.
That is fantastic. Do you mind if I ask them a question? So guys, this is for maybe all three of you. I apologize that I called you a high school student earlier. That's my fault. Can I ask you guys how you found out about Shad? Where did you happen to know about it from your schools? Did you find out about it on the internet? Like, how did you find out about the Shad Network program?
A lot of students have gone to Shad from my school,
Yeah.
so I kind of found out from older students, and they talked about it like it was the most amazing experience of their lives. So I definitely had to apply because of them.
I compete in science fairs,
Okay.
and some of my best friends actually come from science fair, and we were on a bus down to a science fair, and we just got on the conversation about Shad and how amazing it was, and that made me really look into it for when I got into grade 10 and was old enough to apply.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat as Bethel. There were many students in my high school who also went to Shad, and I just think that that's what makes it so important for Shad to be reaching out to schools, not only in the city, but also in rural areas as well, so we can get as many people knowing about it.
Well, I served on the Shad Board of Governors. I was invited to be a guest speaker. I was at Harvard Medical School at the time, and they called me to say, you have a Shad working in your lab down at Harvard. Hasn't she invited you yet to our annual AGM? And that's how I discovered Shad and became deeply involved. Do you know that 3 members of the Prime Minister's Youth Advisory Council are Shad Fellows? Shad has trained some 16,000 young Canadians. They have 32 Rhodes Scholars. Just an extraordinarily high performance. But the alchemy of the campus, I think, is more exciting to talk about the transformation that happens to young women who are chosen to be at the Shad campuses. And we encourage everyone who knows a young up-and-coming woman leader to get on the website and nominate her to become a Shad Fellow next summer. The nominations close in November, the applications, because we'd love to welcome you to this extraordinary family.
Can I ask one more question, Betsy, if that's okay? For the three girls, what do you think was the main takeaway from you from the Shad program in terms of how it helped you develop as women?
The Shad program for me really provided me with that limitless network of possibilities and confidence. Yeah. So one thing I got out of the Shad program was an internship at a lab right after the program, and that allowed me to create a science fair project that allowed me to also participate at the Canada-wide science fair in my grade 12 year, and also speak at a provincial event in Manitoba, which is my home province. So just having one networking interaction with someone from Shad really opened many doors for me afterwards, and so I really owe a lot of my success so far to Shad.
Perfect, thank you.
For me, Shad was also an incredible opportunity for networking. I can go to pretty much any city in Canada and have a Shad fellow there that I know. And not just any city, but like any field in science, technology, engineering, math, and business. And it allows me to kind of expand my horizons. And when I'm focusing on my research, it allows me to look into some of these other fields, at what some of these other people are doing, and how it could apply to my research. As well, one big message I got from Shad was, if you can make a difference, even if it's just for one person, and it's worth it.
Shad completely transformed me because it made me more confident to take risks that I probably wouldn't have taken before. For example, I started a TED Ed chapter at my school this year, and I started just asking people over LinkedIn to come speak at this thing through Skype. So I made so many connections through that, and it just truly allowed me to be more confident and apply for more scholarships.
Let me say, that's inspirational, and I'm so glad that you guys had a chance to be here and to experience this conference and to share your opinions and your background, because that's fantastic. So, final words? Yeah, final words for you, Betsy?
It is a month-long camp. It has more than 50% young women, but it also is very inclusive and diverse. It has race and ethnicity and gender, sexual orientation, LGBTQ2S community members, and everyone is included in this family of love, excellence, exuberance, and performance. In 1 month, they design a project, they produce a prototype, a business plan, and they launch it at each campus, McGill, UBC, UPI, and up to Lakehead and McGill, Waterloo. And then they go into a competition on their campus. The winner from each campus comes together in the fall and competes for the National Shad Cup. And some of these products go on to be patented products. So it's dazzling, and we would love you to join our family. Look at what the family produces. How exciting is that? And at this conference, thank you to the CSPC for having us. I think our age and our gender was kind of an exciting cherry on the Sunday of this wonderful conference. Thank you for the invitation from Shad.
You're welcome. And thanks so much for being here, guys. It's great to meet you.